Hello, and welcome to Rosberry Crafts, my YouTube channel where I share all my crafty adventures. Now I don't know what to do next.
Hello, and welcome to Rosberry Crafts, her YouTube channel where she shares all of her crafty adventures. Today is December the 22nd, and the 22nd, no, we're not doing Vlogmas. Today is December the 22nd.
Yeah.
Do you care? Do they care? Do you guys care? It's December the 22nd. We're just about at Christmas, and we figured we'd get together for a very important podcast.
Episode
150.
150.
Come on.
Yay! Seems like a really big number.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get my lovely co-host.
It's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you that have been following along on Vlogmas, I have said many times that I'm not camera ready, and I will prove that throughout this podcast together.
I think you're certainly camera ready. But
I guess we'll find out.
you have your knitwear on.
I'm not going to spoil. No, because that's in What Are We Wearing, which you guys know comes later.
All right. So I'd like to say welcome to any new viewers.
Hello.
And welcome back to all our returning viewers and all the people watching Vlogmas and all the things. It's so,
What's up, buddies?
So great to have you guys commenting and messaging and stuff. So keep that up.
Yes.
My name is Roz, and I live in Lake Country, British Columbia, Canada, with my husband, Mike.
My name is Mike.
And our two kids, who are 15 and 14.
They are.
Today for you, we have What Are We Wearing? Finished Objects, Works in Progress, Stash, Events, and then our favorite, Books.
Books.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, do you know what it is that you're wearing?
Yes, I am wearing a Ravenclaw Infinity Cowl.
It is a cowl,
designed by.
It's the litmus cowl.
It's obviously the litmus cowl, blue and gray.
Designed by Jude Harper.
Thanks, June or Jude?
Jude.
Jude. Hey, Jude. Thanks for doing this. Appreciate it. It is doubled, which I like, and it is just right.
Yeah, no, it's so you like knit a tube and then squish it flat.
Totally.
So it's nice and thick.
And then I usually take it and like flip it around again, and then it's
keep it
more
nice
it's a turtleneck, but I'm always too warm everywhere else. But sometimes I really need to protect my instrument.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I sing lead vocals in a local. No, I don't.
No,
but I do.
I was wondering how far you were going to take that.
I just people believe me when I say stuff, and so you got to be careful.
Yeah.
No, but it's great for this time of year when your voice gets a little rough. Mine does at least. Long day of teaching, and then wrap it up and protect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is a teacher at a local college here,
but not a singer.
No. That is your side.
But I do
for fun.
And I am a Ravenclaw,
Yeah.
which makes sense considering I love the books and the teacher thing. But I do love this, and this is in what yarn is this in?
This is Malabrigo Caprino, which has some cashmere in it. Which is why it's so soft.
Because I am a fancy fella.
Yeah.
And I deserve
And the grayish color is called gris, which is French for gray.
Oh, damn.
And the blue is Azul Profundo.
Oh my goodness, wow, so that's going to be Spanish or Italian.
I don't know.
Amazing. Again,
There you go.
I'm fancy, and so it's very fancy.
Yes.
No, absolutely love this thing. Love being a Ravenclaw. I'm also, or should we go back and forth, or do you want me to keep going?
No, you can keep going.
I'm going to keep going. I am also wearing here, I'm going to get these a little bit closer up so you can see. These are my wristers. I'm sure we've seen these on the pod before, but absolutely love these. These are in, as you can see, the Hogwarts school colors, giving love to everyone. Even we'll notice our greens here and here. The Slytherins don't get as much love, but these are Dream Fingerless Mittens by Marcia Healy. What's up, Marcia?
I have knit quite a few of them.
Yeah.
They're really great. So I modified these ones quite heavily because you didn't want as long of a cuff at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then these ones, the pattern itself comes with like a really long end on it so that it comes up over your fingers, and then you can fold that down. So I only did, he just wanted them for typing and stuff like that, so I just did a little bit at the top.
I want to be able to move my, spread my fingers
Same
out
with
stuff.
the thumb, so the pattern is much longer, but you wanted that, and that's what you got?
Absolutely. If they were longer, we could do jazz hands, but it would be harder to do spirit fingers, right? So that's what we really want to be careful with. Yeah, these are great because I am always too warm, but my hands are freezing, and like stuff like that. So extremities cold, core warm. So if I could be like t-shirt and shorts all the time with mittens and a toque, and
you could. That's a look for sure.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like as long as you come with confidence, you can pull anything off.
Absolutely.
But that's what I'm wearing. I mean, I'm wearing other stuff too. Oh, the yarn, sorry,
mustache yarn. In the perfect must match sock in the color Hogwarts.
Yeah, so I only wear sock weight. It's my thing.
This is DK.
I only wear sock and DK weight, which I'm telling you, unless we use that little lion thing and wrap over an inch, I'm not going to be able to tell you the difference between sock and DK. But I like a fine weight, not because it is because I was going to say not because I like stitches per inch, but it is because I like stitches per inch. Let's be honest. I really do like a high thread count in my sheets. And I like a high stitch per inch, so it's good. And they're comfortable and they're beautiful.
And the reason that I made those, so you have a pair of socks out of the same colorway.
I absolutely do.
And he was very sad. He worn the heel out of. I repaired them, and you still wear them.
I do.
But having them on your hands is less hard wearing than your feet. So then you get to enjoy the colorway longer.
It'll last longer. So something that we don't usually talk about, we don't put out there in public, but I'm bipedal, so I walk only on my feet, not on my hands, and so these will last longer because I don't do like the thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not think you were going there.
I know.
That is great. Okay.
That's all I'm wearing. No, I'm wearing other stuff, obviously, because it'd be wild if I wasn't.
No, that's all the hand knits that you're wearing.
That is
that
true.
one. I am wearing a foolproof cowl. This is by Louise Zazbangam, and I have 3 of these. And I love them, and I'll probably knit another one because, I love them. This is also in a Malabrigo yarn, but this is their Machetta yarn, so it's a singles yarn, single ply, as opposed to something else.
I'm glad you said single ply, not singles yarn. You trying to tell me something here, or?
No.
Yeesh.
I made this a long time ago.
Singles only. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were still married at the time.
We've been married a long time, guys.
The dark blue is Unicornio, and the gray is Pearl. Not P-U-R-L, but P-E-A-R-L.
Yeah, or we're both wearing blue and silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems to be a popular theme today.
Do we not have any fireweed on us right now? I feel like we hardly ever aren't wearing.
I know, and I don't.
Fireweed fiber
and I don't think I have any in my works in progress either. This is.
Wow.
I'll fix that. I'll fix that for next time, guys.
For sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
No, yeah, because I'm wearing like a workhorse yarn sock right now too. I can't remember what it is, but it's delightful.
Do sounds obviously.
And I'm wearing my That Yarn Habit sweater. It says.
It says not just a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
It's true.
Knit.
True that.
And it's knit in all capitals. It's a command.
It is.
Yeah. Which, incidentally,
I am a capital K knitter, so.
If you ever play D&D and you use the
the
command spell, just be like knit.
Yeah.
And then they'd have to drop their sword. You need 2 hands, right? Drop your sword.
Yeah, and
start
knitting.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
this. I have so many ideas floating in my head now for my next character.
Oh, I'm surprised we haven't had a crafty. I've always wanted to play a 2-headed troll with her. So we had one body but 2 heads.
2 heads.
But she'll never play it with me.
No, you can do that with Jeff or Rob, and not me.
They would love that.
Yes, they would love that. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. You guys would all enjoy that.
Yeah, we would.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So that is everything. That feels like a lot, but that is everything that we're wearing
when I'm
today.
on the pod, it goes long. I'm a talker, obviously.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
Do you want
right.
to tell me about your...
Finished objects?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So I did finish a hat since I last recorded an episode.
Where is it, though?
Did I take pictures of it? No.
Are you serious?
Did I gift it?
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was in this bag,
That's
which is
helpful.
my fun hot chocolate bag. And this is the yarn that's left.
Okay, no, that is helpful, right?
It's
so
this
just
lovely
imagine a
green
tube.
color. So I made, and I have a picture of it like almost finished. So I'll put that in here. The Rocky Ridge hat by Knox Mountain Knit Co.
Cool.
Yep. I mean, I like their stuff.
Like
make-
local Knox Mountain?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a duo, friends that make knitting patterns.
Awesome.
And one of them's now moved to Vancouver again, but they both used to live here.
Cool.
Locally. So yeah, they're Knox Mountain Knit Co. I have quite a few of their patterns, and this hat was a very excellent pattern. This yarn is Riverstone yarn, the Super Rush Merino sock in Walk in the Woods.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I really enjoyed that hat too.
Yeah.
I
have enough to make another
try
one.
it on.
There's enough there to make another one, apparently.
yeah.
According to the weight. So
Cool.
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that is it for finished objects. Do you have anything finished?
I finished all my marking for final exams.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
pretty much it for me.
We'll move on to works in progress then.
Works in guys, I'm a work in progress.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Oof, let me tell you. What do you got going on?
Well, I have my Raspberry Dream Musselburgh,
Yeah.
and I'm all tangled. I had quite a bit of it done. There's my marker down there.
This is for someone with an incredibly long head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Simpson.
like I've gotten a lot done. I know it's a bit more than a week since I podcasted last, but I'm on the decreases.
Can you talk to me about the color change? I assume this is like the berry of the raspberry, and this is the green, and that's the thing at the end? Is that what we're going for here?
No,
or?
no.
Well,
So
I tried.
A couple things.
Yeah.
First of all, the pattern. This is Musselburgh by Isolde Teague. It is a double thick hat pattern. So you take this end of the hat and tuck it up inside this end of the hat and end up with a double thick pattern.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Not, yeah, okay.
So, yeah, so that is why it's like so long.
Oh, okay.
This yarn is Alan Sakatumi Shades in Raspberry Dream.
Okay.
Hence the Raspberry Dream Musselburgh.
Right.
And this is my current oldest yarn in my stash.
Oh, you're doing that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this is the project that I've got going with my oldest yarn, and I ran out.
Cool.
Yeah.
It feels intentional.
Sure.
It really does
But
feel
because
like
this is double thick.
Actually, it looks like an aubergine.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Eggplant.
So because this is double thick, I would like, they can just fold it up, and this will be the hat.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about like what color is on the inside, right?
Totally. Or the opposite.
Or they
if you
can,
want a little
they
bit
want a fun topper to their head. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these two yarns that I've put in here are also the same Sakatumi shades. This one was Mocha, I think, and this one's called Rainforest. So the Mocha one, I had made a Musselburgh out of it, and that was what was left.
Right.
Of it, so I thought, well, I might as well use that up.
Yeah, use it up, yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got this, I've cracked into a fresh skein of the green to finish the hat, and then I'll weigh whatever is left and figure out what I can make with that.
Nice.
And then there was 4 skeins of that. There was purple, red, or pink, or whatever you call that, brown, and green. And I'm on the last skein of it now, so.
Getting through it.
Using up stuff. And this will just go in my like general donation bin.
Sure.
For either somebody comes by and is like, one of the kids' friends is like, I need a hat. How about this one?
Have this hat, yeah.
Have a hat.
I do feel like we get a lot of Isolde Teague's stuff being knit.
Mostly just that one pattern.
Oh, the Musselburgh.
I have knit like
Nice.
25 of them.
We've got our value out of it. So thanks, Isolde.
Yeah, so she's done a whole series of patterns now, but this one kind of kicked it all off in that you start at the top of the hat, the crown, if you will, and you work until you can measure an inch of stitches, and then you figure out your gauge, and then from there you can figure out, okay, I want to make a battle medium size, how many stitches do I need to increase to? So you can just knit with any weight of yarn and
Interesting.
then make a hat.
Cool.
Yeah.
This kind of ties into what we were talking about in the Vlogmas pod.
Oh yeah.
About measuring and
stuff.
pre-blocking, post-blocking.
Yeah. So and she's now done a couple other things where you basically start the knitting. So you don't have to do a gauge swatch. You just start the knitting, as long as you kind of have a general idea of what needle size you want to use.
Okay.
And you're just doing a little piece.
Sure.
So if it is too loose or too tight or whatever, you just rip it out and do it again until you get a gauge that you want.
Right.
And then you figure out your numbers. And she has like charts, like tables in the pattern.
You get going before you
have to decide what
you're
to do.
going.
Yeah, because they all start the same.
Just a quick comment on that if I can. Sorry, I'm still breaking these teeth in, learning to speak. Quick comment. When we're going somewhere and I get in the car and I start driving before you've got navigation up, that's usually a problem. But it seems like for knitting it's okay. So do we need to talk about double standards? I am very guilty of that. I don't know if anyone else does that. I'm like, I know the general direction I'm going. I'm just going to go, and then you tell me where I need to turn eventually.
Yeah.
And about 80% of the time, I end up on the right road. Which is
and it's
good.
usually it's fine if we're like, okay, the highway is north, we need to go north, and you know that.
Yeah, where we live, it's
But
just
it's
like
like
mountain, and then there's a highway here. You're either going north or south, right? So
the problem comes when we're like with the truck and trailer and in some sort of campsite that's around 3 bends to get back to the main road and then 2 more. And like, if you go left, you're going to hit a dead end road and we're not going to be able to turn around.
Yeah.
That's where my panic comes in when you do that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Anything else in progress?
Yes, I do. But as far as this goes, like, I know I'm making a hat.
For sure.
And I know
I'm driving out of a campground.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But every hat starts with the same thing. So it's not like I already know what the instructions are.
Every journey starts with one foot in front of the other. Just overlapping.
Hit you soon.
Kidding.
I do have one other project that I've been working on.
Okay.
And this is my One Love shawl. This was a mystery knit along. The mystery part is over now.
Okay.
So I can show it freely, I believe, but if you didn't want to see it, oops.
Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle of a row, so it's really hard to show it.
Yeah, and this is a Bob Marley tribute, I assume.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Go on.
Why would it be a...
One Love? No? Is it?
No.
Okay.
I don't know that song.
Music trivia.
Okay. No, the pattern's called One Love Mystery Shawl by Hoki Locatelli, and it is a crescent-shaped shawl. It's going to be really hard to see because it is on the needles and in the middle of a row. But
so, Hoki, if you're in the comments, toss it in there and let us know if this is a reference to the song or
I can look it up in the details.
No, I'd rather that they comment in the.
Well,
right?
she's not. I doubt she watches my podcast. She's
Everybody watches this. All the cool kids watch Rosberry Crafts. This is what I've heard.
Anyway, it has this fun feather and fan lace detail that goes all the way down. I finished the last lace chart, and I'm just doing the back and forth knitting until I run out of yarn.
You run out, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
but I have a fair bit left.
Speaking of yarn, what did you say the yarn was?
I didn't yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
So this is when we were in Alaska. I made a point. We went on a cruise to Alaska this year.
We did.
And I made a point to get to every yarn shop that I possibly could that it was in walking distance from the cruise shops.
As you do, right? Yeah.
So this is from Changing Tides, and this is just a one-of-the-kind colorway that they just dyed up on their sock. So it's an 80% merino, 20% nylon. So it's Changing Tides Alaska. It was in Juneau. And yeah, they just, dye with whatever colors they feel like, and
nice.
And they can't replicate it in any way. So this is perfect for a one skein shawl because I'll just use it up till it's done, and then
I like
don't
that.
have
So you just knit until it's done, and that's as big as it is.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's a crescent shape, so it'll be like long and thin. With a bit of a, obviously this part is wider than this part, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's a shape that I like to wear. So this was a mystery shawl in that I didn't know what like the stitch pattern was going to be in the shawl, but I knew it was going to be a crescent and that we'd only require one skein.
Right.
So
Perfect.
yeah. So that it's like little mystery, not like
right.
There's lots of other shawls. You remember that?
Like you're
green
halfway
one
through
that
and
I
you're
did?
like, oh, this is going to be a sweater.
No, well, most of them are. You know what garment you're making or
Okay.
what product you're making, but like Stephen West does this mystery knit along every year, and it's always like
Stephen West.
5 skeins.
Shenanigans.
And like there's all these sorts of weird techniques, and he does them in like super contrasty colors, and like it's a commitment to
Sure,
knit
of
5
course.
skeins into a shawl,
Absolutely.
right? Whereas
That sounds like a blanket.
yeah, or a schlanket.
Schlanket. That's a fun word.
Yeah. Anyways, so this is a very doable mystery, although I'm still working on it.
Look, we like achievable here. We're
Achievable
big fans of achievable. Yeah.
All
Excellent.
right. So next up we have stash, unless you have works in progress.
I don't have anything on my needles right now because I don't have needles, but I am prepping out course content for next semester. Got some new things coming on, so that's fun.
Yeah.
We also have children that are works in progress.
Oh my
so I'm
goodness,
working
yes.
on that too. But no,
Yeah.
nothing on my needles.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, as I did last episode, I'm going to kind of quickly go through all of my twice sheared sheep advent stuff that I have received. None of it is yarn, so it doesn't really count as stash, but I'm just like, I don't know where else to put this stuff, and I feel like it's fun to share, and not everyone watches Vlogmas and the episodes.
Totally.
So,
Yeah. I've made space, so just...
Okay, so we got some stickers for the bins, so you can put like, you say this one is stitch markers, or whatever, or the size of them. And then we got, do you want to hear you hold two?
Yeah, hold up some.
Got, because this is a classic story advent. What are you doing? Waving them around. So these are Rapunzel and what do you say, Snow White?
Yep.
And Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Got some snag-free stitch markers, and these ones are every 20. So there's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So you can count your cast on or how many rows you've done, things like that.
Cool.
And this one is probably my favorite. It's hard to see in here, and I'm not going to take it out, but it is a work until measuring tape. So right here is a little loop that you put on your needle, and from there it measures down your work. So if you need to knit for 10 centimeters, you just slide the thing to 10 centimeters, and then you know when you've gotten to where you need to work to.
Very cool.
Yeah. And I got some buttons. These are
Hi, buttons.
Billy Goat, 3 Billy Goats, Gruff with the troll.
Arr.
Yeah. And these are needle stoppers. So if you have small needles, you can put both of them in one stopper. And if you have big needles, you can do one in each or whatever. But
This
yeah.
is wild because there's usually no stopping her needles. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
These ones are super cute. These are the 3 little pigs.
Absolutely.
They're really hard to show, but they're all in slightly different positions, like
Yep.
sitting up and laying down. So, yeah.
Perfect.
And I got some tags, clothing tags. So wooden clothing tags you put on like a hat or something. And this one I'd never seen before, so this is new to me. I'm trying to, I guess it's, so this is for safety eyes for toys. So there's safety eyes at the bottom, and then the top is a gripper tool. So you put the clear part of the fastener that goes inside the knitting on the tool, and then you can use that to smudge them together, because you can't always get your fingers up in there to do that. So that helps you with that.
Yeah.
And I got some lovely snag-free stitch markers.
Perfect.
Hello, there we go. Stitch markers are always useful. And the one thing you were mentioning earlier is a wraps per inch tool. And it even has, maybe I should keep it in this because it's got all the
I like that. Yeah.
details on the back.
Cool.
So if you're getting 11 wraps per inch, you've got like a light or a
Yeah.
sock weight, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, light medium bulk
Yeah,
is super
that
good.
might be DK. I don't know. Anyway, it's very useful.
Very neat.
And last but not least is this very useful tool. So it's got a needle gauge on the front of it, along with a swatch gauge right at the top there. And this slides out.
Ooh.
And in here you have another, this is another wraps per inch tool. I don't know, it's really hard to show you. And then there's a yarn cutters there. And then these slide open, and in here is a darning needle and a fix-it tool. And you can put other stuff in there too, so that's really cool.
Pretty neat.
And then on the end is a measuring tape,
Oh yeah.
and you can just suck it back in.
Sweet.
So yeah, and then I guess you could hang it. It's got some sort of hangy thing here, but yeah, it's got magnets so it stays closed, and it's very cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Very cool.
Very nice.
All right. For events, I'm only still participating in the Down Cellar Studio Pigskin Party, which goes until February something. And yeah, if you want more details on what that is, links are down below.
It's right down there.
It's right down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And while you're down there, don't forget to crush that like and subscribe button.
definitely.
We are only 999,994 views per video away from monetizing this thing. So
That might be close to the actual numbers, actually.
Just kidding. But thank you for watching.
And now we're on to books.
Books. Hey, I love books.
Do you want to talk for a bit?
I can talk for a little bit about
Yeah.
books. Yeah, I'd like
What
to
have
do
you been reading?
longer on books because I've gone through so much stuff.
Yeah.
Since we spoke last, I'm trying to think of what I've been reading. Really enjoyed reading the Audible full cast audio of the first Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
Was out, and I listened to that, which was great.
I listened to that one too on my
did I-
drive to Prince George and back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Did
good.
I
I enjoyed it.
talk about Frankenstein on here?
I don't think
Maybe
so.
not. So read Frankenstein, which was interesting. Bit of a slog, right? I mean, like a little heavy-handed. Great book, but you know, as classics are, can be a bit of a slog to get through. It was good. Currently reading Kings of the Wyld by Nicholas Eames, which is really cool. Trying to think of what else I have going on.
What's the premise of that one?
So the premise of that one is a bunch of adventurers. They had a band, which was an adventuring party that went and cleared out monsters and things like that. 20 years ago, they got old. The band broke up. But now one of the old bandmates, one of the old group mates' daughters is trapped somewhere, and they need to get the band back together and go after. And I really identify with, like it's so far there's really cool stuff happening, but also like sometimes they just can't do this thing because their back hurts, or they don't get like a proper rest because they have to get up to go to the bathroom 3 times in the night. It's kind of a neat premise, and it's written by a local author. I think he lives in Victoria now.
Oh, okay.
But local Canadian author.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that will be coming up. But for right now, I'd love to do a walkthrough of like special editions. I've got a whole bunch of signed copies of stuff that I'd love to share with you guys. We'll do a bigger books thing.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a
point.
specials.
Yeah.
If we have time over the break. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well,
How about you?
I have finished 4 books.
Yeah.
The first one is pretty epic because it is the 6th book and the final book in the Bridge Kingdom series. And this is The Tempest Blade by Danielle L. Jensen. And she's currently my favorite author.
Is she Canadian too?
Yes, Calgary.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, yeah, I've read this whole series. I listened to this one on Audible because she has a deal with Audible that they get the book rights first, the audiobook rights first for 6 months before the paperback comes out. So I'm sure I will read the whole series again because I do like to read
In a
series that I
chunk,
love.
Right? Yeah. for
So
sure.
I reread everything and then read The Tempest Blade or listened to The Tempest Blade when it came out. So I finished that. The series is complete. Happy endings, bows tied. I was telling you earlier, a bunch of people died. I'm not going to say who and what and where, but
Yeah.
it was, the ending battle was epic.
Cool.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So Yeah. And then, of course, the epilogue is very sweet and hopeful and dreams of the future and all that. So it was good. I'm not going to say it was predictable, but it was a happy ending. You know that like the main characters and all their kids and their close friends are all going to be fine. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Right?
So, you know, you go in knowing that like, you know, it's
for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a good ending.
Yeah.
But how you get there,
it's a wild
twists
ride.
and turns.
6 books, right?
6 books, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the way she structured these ones is there are 3 kingdoms that are kind of the focus of, so there's 2, the first 2 books are one kingdom, the second 2 books are a different kingdom, and then the last 2 are a different kingdom, but also the last book in particular really takes its arc to clean everything up, and they all come together and they all have to work together to basically fix the world to make it a better place.
Nice.
Yeah. So
cool.
It's very good.
Yep.
Highly recommend. Then I went on a bit of a kick where I'm reading some historical romance fluff.
Speaking of happy endings.
There's not that. It's romance, not spicy.
I've seen the pictures on the front of these books.
It's romance, not spicy.
Okay. I believe you.
No, you don't.
I totally believe you.
I'm going to make you read one.
Why don't you say the titles and then they can decide for themselves whether or not they're...
So I read the prequel and the first one already, and I talked about them last episode.
Oh, okay.
So, and now I'm read The Bachelor, Earl, and these are all by Darcy Burke, The Rigid Duke, and The Runaway, Viscount.
Look, just sitting here. I can't help what my face does.
Yes, you can. Anyway, I enjoyed these thoroughly. They have been a nice, easy reading, you know, without putting too much into anything, and very quick reads too. So
nice.
They're like 150 pages a book, so.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. I've got another kind of bigger, deeper book that I'm reading, Taylor and I are reading together, called Powerless.
Cool.
So.
Nice.
I will report back on that one when I finish it, but so far so good. It's a YA fantasy with a bit of like love interest at a appropriate for a 14-year-old girl level.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
When did you finish Wheel of Time? Was that a couple months ago?
Yeah, a couple months ago now.
So I mean that's about as big of a fantasy series as you can get. I mean, I know there's bigger ones, but I mean that's kind of like the big.
It is a very
massive
large,
epic, right?
Yeah.
So it's nice to throw in the palate cleansers there every once in a while, and you know.
Yeah, I also finished.
fun,
I think
right?
I talked about it on the podcast, but maybe I didn't. I also finished the TV show, The Wheel of Time.
Right.
It was very unsatisfactory.
Yep.
I did not like their adaptations, and I don't like how it ended. So, I mean, it didn't really end. They just canceled it. So
yeah. So not. Yeah. This is.
It's not the show's fault that it got canceled.
No. It's like my feelings on the later seasons of The Witcher. Love the books. Love the start.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just keep going with what they were doing?
I don't know.
It's too bad.
I don't know.
Yeah. Rough. Do you have anything else for?
I think that is
the pod?
it for all the books I have, and nothing else to report. I hope you guys are enjoying watching the Vlogmas stuff. It's mostly just opening Advents, but you know, there's a couple other little snippets in there.
For sure.
And we will see you guys again next time. Bye.
Bye.